As we progress in this Navaratri and we look for some new avenues, the things that everybody is looking for, one of the things that's talked about always is data. Data is new oil is being discussed very widely, and people are wondering, what can I do with the data? Data science is the branch all the youngsters are aspiring for, and all the seniors are also looking at what is the significance of data in their life and how they can use it. To answer all these queries and to help us understand how the journey to data would ideally be and how it can be evolved over a period of time, how you would be able to build up your journey and look at data from a holistic perspective and do a lot of things around data, we have got a very special guest with us. It's an absolute privilege for us to have Dr. Neha joining us. She is somebody amazing. If you have heard her, you know what I'm talking about. But herein, for next 20 minutes, you are going to get your masterclass in data from her. Thank you so much for taking time and joining me for this conversation today. I would like to start by understanding what has been your journey so far.
First of all, thank you for inviting me to your Navaratri series, Charu. It's indeed a pleasure connecting with you. To talk about my journey, as a child, it was as ordinary as of any other child, of my age could be. I was not very clear about the purpose of my life, what I'm supposed to do, what I'm wanting to do. Nothing was clear. But thanks to the institution I was associated with, very subtly, it helped me in shaping my personality, my career, and helped in carving out the better me out of, Neha Sharma. To start with, the first institution was my family, which includes my parents, brothers, husband, who ensured that I am not deviated from my focus and helped to practice very, very high ethos. So that is very important. If you aspire for so big things, having high ethos is very, very important element. Second institution was my school, Kendra Vidyalaya, and it is also known as Central School. All of you must be aware of that. It has also played an important role. It has got a cosmopolitan culture, and basically it taught me to adapt to changing environment and times. Having changed so many schools over the period of time, I know how to adapt to a new environment, how to change myself with time, how to be flexible in approach, but firm in my objective. It also has got strong mix of curricular, co-curricular, extracurricular activities, which has deep reflections on my personality. So I owe a lot to my school also. Then comes my College of Engineering and Technology, Bhubaneswar. It has helped me in building a very, very good technical skills. My PhD center, IIT Dhanbad, helped in developing my research skills. Every institution I went has made me a better person. Now coming to the work side, I got placed through campus in Tata Refractories, though I worked there for a very brief period, but that was my first window to a corporate world. Then I worked for more than 1.5 decades in academic institution as a director for post-graduation courses. And this tenure helped me in developing my expression, renditions, teaching, administration, research, compliances, and so on and so forth, And presently I am working with Tata Consultancy Services, which again is an organization with very high values. And I'm so very proud to be associated with it. Most importantly, it is an Indian company. That is also a reason. But in between shifting from academia to corporate, I spent a few years in forming a professional society, especially for people who are interested in data science, and we call that society a Society for Data Science. I'm also associated very, very closely with other global professional societies like IEEE, where I'm a senior member and presently serving as Secretary IEEE Pune section. I am also a distinguished speaker of ACM, which is another international society. To conclude your questions, like how was my journey, I can say my journey is to do simple and ordinary things with extraordinary attitude and mindset. And I think this is the journey of every girl, every lady whose focus is in the purpose of the task. I just worked hard and sincerely. I can tell you, and I can vouch, Charu, for this. Rest of the journey automatically got carved out. And I can confidently say, and I must say, that it's far better than with what I could have otherwise planned for myself. I am so very humbled and thankful to the God and everybody around me who believed in me. So that is what my simple and I'm very, very happy about all of this, Charu. I'm very, very satisfied. Thank you.
Amazing. These endeavors, how do you manage? How do you look at managing everything? So many things happening together.
It happens, when you look at the purpose. I told you, when you look at the purpose, everything falls in place. And and as I told you, like by now you must be knowing, like data science is my area of interest, and I strongly believe and understand that being able to read and analyze data can be our one of the strengths as a nation. I'm talking about, not as an individual, of course as an individual, but certainly as a nation. And my endeavor would be to make data science an interesting and simple, so that it should appear like a child's play. Everybody should want to try their hands on that. We as a Society for Data Science, we are also planning to introduce some courses at school level. So on one side, where I wish to take data science to school, on the other side, I aspire to support and augment the government's initiative and initiatives of defense services and all other important initiatives to be executed in a better way, with the help of data and data science. So in a nutshell, I can say my endeavor is to serve with data and data science, technically serve with data and data science.
Can you help us with some of the professional achievements? This is a very vast scope, right? I want to see how it has been professionally rewarded.
For me, as a person, every mission, every project, or any task which I complete is an achievement. No task is more important or less important. Everything which I could complete is an achievement for myself. And I don't know whether I should say this or not, but I want to say that, like, I don't remember failing in any of my missions. I could successfully complete everything which I take up. So first thing, I don't agree to take up in a haste, but once I take up, I complete it with success. It's not like I just complete it in a shabby manner or something. Whatever I take it can be academic initiative, it can be social initiative, it can be anything. But whatever I take up, I ensure that it is completed in a neat manner, way better than anybody can think of. However, I can distinctly recall and cherish three achievements which I would like to share with you.
Sure.
First one is Best PhD Thesis Award, which I received from Computer Society of India. Now, you all must be knowing Computer Society of India. It's a prestigious society of our country, and it's a very old one also. So my PhD was on the topic early detection and prevention of oral cancer using data mining. Now, during those days when I did my PhD, data was not available at all. Data mining was evolving, and there was a mandate to publish only in SCI journals, Cooper's journals, below which my research center was not ready to take. It was certainly not a smooth journey, hectic journey, and today when I look back, of course it's a long time, but I still feel so relaxed and satisfied. But I must thank my guide, Dr. Hari Om from IIT Dhanbad, for helping me at every stage. He was like rock solid support for me. And this award, this Best PhD Thesis Award, is a reflection on the hard work which has gone and poured into the research. So it's very, very dear to my heart. The older, it's like wine. Older it is getting, it's coming more closer to my heart. So that is one thing which I feel is an achievement. Second one was, now all the achievement which I'll share, no, all are of different flavors. It's not in one direction. So that I'm sure you will like it. Second one was getting the institute where I was working as a deputy director accredited to National Board of Accreditation. Now, for the people who know, like this NBA is the accrediting body of all the educational institute in our country. And this is special. I mean, this accreditation was special because MBA for the courses like Master in Computer Application was not that common. I'm not talking about now, way back in 2012, it was not that common. People were scared to even apply, forget about facing the committee itself. But
True.
we did it in those days when people were not even thinking of it, we did it as a dream, we did it as a mission, and we were much ahead of our contemporary institutes, and we could not only get ourselves accredited but also fared very well, we got very good marks. So certainly another achievement which I'll cherish, because we were the first ones, at least in Pune we were the first ones. So first is always special. So, um, and third achievement I can say was the successful formation of professional society, which we call as Society for Data Science, and we formed this in the year 2018. And the kind of ecosystem we could create in just a short span of time, not only at the national level but also at the international level, is really really satisfying, and I can certainly call it as an achievement. So this was a big task. People, connecting people, networking people, and having something at national level, at India, originating from India, was certainly very special for us, special for people who are associated with us. And I think we have been successful in leaving a mark into the minds of people at helm of the affairs. So certain prominent people are aware about our existence. So that is very, very special about us.
Amazing.
Last one. Yeah,
Please.
please. Yeah, Charu, you were saying something.
So the last one only, now the two are absolutely amazing, right? Getting recognized by CSI, getting NBA accredited 10 years back was a huge story. But the last one is actually helping this country evolve at a very different level. It's a endeavor of an absolutely different magnitude. So I would like to understand more about the association that you have created, how it is fundamentally impact, and more thing for the people who are going to listen to this particular interview is also going to be how they can associate it and get benefited from it.
But before that, before I go to
Sorry.
in the depth of Society for Data Science and give you a glimpse of what we are doing, the last achievement which I want to share is the recent one, just got a couple of days back. And this one is by IEEE Region 10, which is at Asia Pacific level. Region 10 is Asia Pacific level. And just for our audience to know, IEEE is world's largest technical professional society.
Yeah.
And R10, that is Region 10, is like it's comprising of all the countries and area under Asia Pacific. So they announced their outstanding professional volunteer award very recently, and I was one of the awardees. And I'm so very happy to receive this prestigious award, mostly because this is a booster to the spirit of volunteering. When you volunteer without any expectation, with an intent to serve, we call we say that you have to do seva. Now seva, everybody cannot do seva. This I feel this is this volunteering activity is service to the technical community, and which is very important. And when you do it selflessly, probably these awards come. Secondly, it gets it passes on the benefits and positivity to the entire community. So that is very, very, that makes it very important for me. So I thought, let me just share that also.
Thank you so much for sharing, and heartiest congratulations. I wish we would be conducting this interview physically so that we could have celebrated, but that's due next time when we meet.
Sure. Now, coming to your next question, like the contribution towards the evolution of data as a field, So as I told you, like we formed this Society for Data Science, and the intent was to create a network of people in data and data related specialization. So we do not define like only this person can come, or person with machine learning can be part of it, person with deep learning can be part of anybody who knows it, or any skills related to data. He knows it, he feels that he is an expert or is an aspirant of doing it, can be a member of this. We have a student as a member, young student as a member. We have medical professionals as a member. Can you believe it? Medical professionals are coming. We have chartered accountants as a member. So, I mean, the purpose with which we had started this is gradually, slowly taking a shape. People from all walks of life are finding it relevant to them. That was the purpose. Data does not belong to computer science only. Data belongs to everybody. We keep on saying that every business is a data business these days.
Absolutely.
So in the community of Society for Data Science, we have experts from industry, academia, research. We do have students, and we also have the aspirants from various other specializations, as I just shared with you. And as a part of various activities which we do, we keep on organizing this conference, which we call International Conference on Data Management, Analytics, and Innovation. We do this, we organize this every year. And seventh version of it would be organized in January 2023, and it will be organized and hosted by Defense Institute of Advanced Technology, DRDO, which is at Pune. This is the only institute where we only have post-graduation courses running and PhDs. We don't have any undergraduation in DIAT. So this conference has become a landmark conference in the space of data science. And of course, it's a flagship conference for Society for Data Science also. And in this conference, we receive papers and submissions, research papers, submissions from, of course, national, international crowd, from all across the world. And the sectors, I just want to share with you the sectors from where we get the submissions from banking sector, insurance sector. You must have heard of this institution called Center for Water Resources Development and Management, which is in Pune, Center for Wind Energy, which is in Chennai, defense services. We keep on getting some army officers paper or DRDO officers paper. We also get papers from healthcare sector. So, I mean, everybody wants to submit their paper. They want to present it. They want to invite the suggestion from the experts, and then further they improvise their work, right? So which is a very good thing, at least we could create that vibration among data science community. And I'm so happy to share that the youngest person who has submitted the paper to our conference and was selected for presentation last year, this January, is just 16 years old boy, Indian origin, but I think he's studying somewhere in USA. But he ensured that he presents it, and it was a beautiful paper. It was not a consolation kind of, it was a good paper which was selected. And we feel very satisfied, Charu, that we could motivate so many people towards data science. So it's itself is a satisfaction, it gives immense satisfaction. Now, besides conference, we also mentor PhD scholars, master students, and help them make their research journey purposeful. Like to the students whom we are talking, like we tell them that just don't do it for the sake of doing it. If you do it casually also, it will take that much time. If you do it seriously, probably it might take a lesser time, so better do it seriously, have a purpose behind it. Maybe the solution which you come out can be a landmark solution, that way. We also provide quality internship projects to students and help them do some relevant work, especially towards SDGs, climate change. And we also support the community which is interested in carrying out some research. Of course, the area of interest should be of mutual interest, otherwise probably we will not be the right person to help. And we also help them to present their work in some reputed conference. Many of them have bagged many awards also. So that is again a very satisfying thing. Apart from like contribution, this gives satisfaction as well. And as my personal contribution to data science world, I have recently authored 2 books. One is about open data for sustainable community, that is achieving sustainable development goals. And the second one is on the use of open data for achieving net zero targets. Both the areas are very, very important, and it's important that people of current time, students of current time, researchers of current time, they know about these topics, and then probably they work on this, because we hardly have any time left to achieve this. We are running against time. So unless until it is a mass movement, probably unless until we change the mindset of the people, we will not be able to achieve this. So we are trying to create again a vibration and awareness through these books. These are very, very simple and interesting book to go through. Of course, it is a semi-technical, I'll tell you. We have codes and everything, but then we have a story also. So it's simple to read. We have intentionally kept it simple because simple things are picked up first. So, and if you get time, just flip through it. And we have, one recent thing I would like to share, like when you called me, for this interview, I was in Guwahati. So we were conducting faculty development program for all the states of Northeast, all the 8 states of Northeast. So two, three nominees from each state were there, and we had conducted under NELIT. NELIT is a government institution. So in association with NELIT, Guwahati, we had done this data science faculty development program for entire North. So that was the recent thing. So seminars, webinars, faculty development, student development are all ongoing things. We keep on doing it. But internship, project, these are some things which we do it. We say that those are the action items which makes us special and different than others.
Amazing. Now, there are so many youngsters after hearing this would be very keen to look at reaching out to you and look at what the society is doing. What would be your guidance for them, people who are aspiring to become data scientists or want to get into data as a field?
So basically, it can be any field. The advice which I want to give you is applicable to everyone. It's not pertaining only to people who are into data or data science. This advice is not very new, but certainly very effective. The first one is invest in yourself. It's very, very important that you invest in yourself. Do not calculate while investing. Work extensively towards honing your own skills, and without which you are not special. You have to invest. You have to work hard. There's no alternative. Second one is take membership of at least one professional society, depending on your area of interest. Very, very essential to be in the network of right people. So taking a professional member, if you are pursuing your management, there must be some professional society for management experts. So take membership of that. Like IEEE is very vast. It has got specialization for computer science. It has got for communication. It has got for signal processing. So if that is your area of interest, then you can go for IEEE. So likewise, there are so many professional societies. You have to identify what is your area of interest, and you have to invest in your interest. Otherwise, why would anybody invest in you? You have to make yourself precious. So instead of demanding, start contributing. That is the first mantra. Second one is like you have to, like as I told you, like you have to invest in yourself by honing your skills, by being in the network, which is important for you. And by doing so, you will make yourself so strong that your dreams are bound to shape up. Nobody can stop it. So you have to work hard to achieve that. Not by demanding that you have completed your BE or you have completed your MBA or you have PhD for that matter. Unless and until your degree is of some use to the community, to the organization, to the people in the society, it's of no use. So make yourself useful. That is important. Honesty, integrity, hard work are the mantras that will not let you fail, as it has not let me fail ever. So these are simple things. You have to practice, practice every single day. You have to change your attitude towards the work, and everything will fall in place. You just have to do your part. If you do your part, rest everything will fall in place automatically. Believe me. I'm telling this and sharing this with lots of conviction. I have experienced this myself. So apart from that, I can say that please reach out to me if you feel I can be of some help to you. Do not hesitate. I'll be more than happy to help each one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for these amazing insights. And as you rightly said, if you focus on the purpose of the task, then the task would automatically be accomplished, as Dr. Neha has achieved for over the years. And we wish her all the very best for the great endeavor that she is looking for. And let's see to it that we contribute to this particular endeavor in our own way. I'll be sharing the links with her connects in the description as well, so that you are able to reach out to her. Thank you so much, Dr. Neha, for your precious time.